good morning. Welcome to episode 4 of Hot Joe and the Ranko Show. It's Monday morning, it's 18 degrees, and it's snowing. But first, let's have a little coffee here. Yep. Check that mug out. I got a ton of coffee mugs. This is how I roll. Dog is good. All right, this morning the coffee is Newman's Own Organic. Newman's Special Blend. There you go. Houston's favorite Hunter's favorite camera, not Houston. Houston just likes to laugh at it. All right. So, got a ton of comments when I asked questions on Facebook and YouTube. I asked a couple different questions, and today I got so many responses. We're going to go with, are you naturally wired to be a positive or negative person? I normally am not going to make my show about one thing the whole time, but I got so many responses to this that I just felt like it would be a good one. So I'm just going to read through a few comments. And so my question was, okay, question number 2, are you naturally wired to be a positive or negative person? And I got a lot of people that just gave one answers, positive. My buddy Steve said, I think I'm miswired. My buddy Matt said, why such a polarizing question? Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, buddy. But I had a lot of them. My buddy Ronnie said, I don't think it's naturally wired thing. I think it's something that develops from the environment you've been raised in. And I'm going to go over points of this here in a minute. I just want to rattle off some responses. And let's see. Tracy says, positive. The glass is never half empty. It's just waiting for more wine. Good one. Lindsay says, hard one to admit. I think I'm naturally wired to be a negative person, but somewhere in my early teens made a decision to work hard and overcome that, making myself smile and try to be positive. And if you know Lindsay, she's super positive. Boom. I think anyway. That's my opinion. My friend Allison says positive yet pragmatic. That's good. And then my buddy Jamie said, screw you, it's none of your damn business. So negative. So I think Jamie might need some what we call professional help, not Hot Joe and the Ranko Show, but we love Jamie and we wish you the best, buddy. And my buddy Keith chimed in on that one a few times. So I also asked in the same question, who's your favorite comedian? And next show tomorrow we'll do that. On Tuesday show we'll get into some comedians and stuff like that. But I just had a lot of really, really good comments. I was trying to find, there was one more that I wanted to kind of look at and I apologize for it was my buddy Eric. If I can find his, he had a really, really good one, but I can't seem to, oh wait, here it is. Here we go. See more. My buddy Eric said, mixed on this one, brother. My thoughts tend to be negative / judgmental, but I say tends to be more positive. The dilemma is constant battle, and I'm trying to be more positive person, both inside and out. Maybe watching you do you will help. Keep up the great work, bud. I was really amazed, and I got a lot of private messages that I won't share because they weren't posted on the public forum. Here's one from John that says, I'm very positive now and more positive the older I get. I wasn't always that way. I think we may start out kind of neutrally wired and have a choice, positive or negative. It's very easy to go negative, harder to look positive sometimes. Ultra running has helped me bunches. You can look negative and quit or ignore negative thoughts and stay positive. Works in life too. Great show. and I appreciate all of this. It was fantastic, and I really enjoyed getting all these responses. So let's get into it, because I want to try to keep this at my regular time of 15 minutes. We may go over a little bit. So I've got a couple questions written down here. So do you recognize that you're a negative person, or do you just feel negative and maybe that you just feel like stuff happens to you? I think there's certain people that just have a propensity to just go negative. That's like if something happens, instead of going, well, hold on, let's think about it, they just, are you one of those people, right? And if you are, do you try to change your behavior? Do you try to do something different that makes you say, I don't want to be this person. I want to be positive. I want to move forward, because the more positive you are, I mean, everybody has bad stuff happen, but the more positive you are, the easier things seem to come. When you're negative, it just seems like you're walking in mud all the time, right? And a big part of that to me is, do you hang out with positive people or negative people? Because let me tell you what, that is a toxic environment. If you hang out with negative folks all the time, well, man, it's like hanging out with people that are successful, or do you hang out with people who, don't have a job? It really influences your life as a whole, and it makes a big difference. Oh, hey, Max is making hi, Max. Hi, buddy. Max made a little venture into the studio. Max is a very positive person. But if you hang out with negative people, it is going to negatively affect you. You can't let people control your happiness. You control your happiness. Now, people can affect your happiness, but they're not supposed to control it. You at the end of the day, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed, like right now, out the window, it's snowing a little bit. It's beautiful. So that's positive, right? If you go like, oh, it's snowing today, right? It's how you react to it. It's like, oh, it's pretty. Sorry, I had a squirrel moment there. But if somebody in your life is 100% negative and they tend to stay there, you either have to cut them loose and just let them go, or limit your time with them. If it's your family, obviously you don't want to cut family members loose because they're negative. I'm very fortunate. I don't have much of that in my life at all. So, just limit your time with those people. And also, you have to be your own gauge of whether you let those people, like I have a drama meter. My drama meter is broken, right? So if drama starts, I'm just like, and no drama. Drama's gone. I just don't allow people in my life that create drama and make drama. If you like drama, join a theater club. That's my opinion, but don't bring it over here. So, just, take inventory of your life and figure out like, hey, what's controlling my meter from positive to negative? What are those factors? The other thing that's really, try to find morning rituals that increase your positive mood, whether it's having some Joe. That's good. Or pray. Wake up in the morning and pray. Say, hey, God, I'm struggling today. I've got a lot of things on my plate. I'm not sure I'm going to pay this bill. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with these people at work. I'm not sure how I'm going to, whatever it is, deal with my kids. Give me patience. Help me see the positive side of what's going on in my life, okay? Meditate. If you're not a Christian and praying's not what you do, meditate. Go for a walk. Get some physical activity. Get your blood moving. That a lot of times sedentary lifestyles create negativity. I don't know anybody that sits on the couch and watches TV all day and doesn't. You got to move to stimulate positivity in your life. Okay. So what do you do to try to, answer in the comments on Facebook, or because when I post this link today, go ahead and comment. Tell me what you think about this. I'd love to hear positive, negative, either way. You just let me know. So another thing I think it's important is try to think before you react to a situation. Count to 10. Take a second. Just like somebody comes at you, whatever, just calm. Think about it. Don't explode. Maybe don't use, every word that comes to your head or whatever. Try to regulate yourself and decide, is this a big thing? Is this a little thing? Is this a life changer? Or is this just something like the daily news that the biggest scandal of the day, a week later, nobody even remembers it. And they're like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that happening. 90% of the things in life that I've worried about never came to be. Just never happened. I'll sit there and worry about something, stay up late at night. It's like my construction business. I would think, oh man, how am I going to get that wire through the ceiling, or how am I going to fish that plumbing, or do this or this and this? And it's like, well, it doesn't matter until I get there and I got my hands on it and I can actually do something about it. Staying up, getting no sleep is not going to help me. So just try not to dwell in that kind of stuff. My next question, once a bad situation is past, do you dwell on it or do you move on? Are you one of those people that, like, you got one foot stuck in cement in the past and you're trying to go forward? It's impossible. You can't do it. You gotta look at that stuff and just say, you know what? It happened. It was terrible. It sucked. Let's go that way. Which, I know a lot of people who live in the past. That's anything that happened to them in the past. And now, don't get me wrong, some things are traumatic that happen to people. And if they don't get therapy and they don't, really, there's certain people that can have terrible things happen to them and move on. There's other people that just can't happen without having therapy. And you know what, man? Therapy, got no problem with it. If that's your thing, go for it. 100%. I don't think there should be a stigma attached to it. Just do it. If that's what you need to do, you should do that. Here's a great analogy. I did not invent this. I heard it somewhere and I love it. And I try to live by this too. So there's a concept of life that is representative of your windshield and your rear view mirror. Okay. The windshield is large. It's big for a reason, so you can see crap coming at you, right? So it doesn't crash into you and kill you and destroy you and, all that, right? It's your future. It's the windshield. This little bitty thing up here, it's the rear view mirror, okay? So you can see where you were, your past. It's smaller, so it doesn't obstruct your vision of the future, right? Right? It's this little small thing. Sorry, camera 2, we're not using you that much today, buddy. Sorry. Big windshield, small mirror. All right. I'm focused on you guys today. So you got to look out that front window when you're doing 80 miles an hour because it's coming up really fast, right? It's okay to look in the rearview mirror to make sure, who's behind you, who's doing whatever. But if you look in the rearview mirror all day long, you're going to crash into something. You're going to ruin something. And so it's okay to visually look up there occasionally, but keep your eye on the prize. So look forward, focus through the windshield, look at your future, try to figure out what's happening. Okay. I've had plenty of bad things in my past that sucked. Sucked. Okay. So in all of that, when it's super negative, I try to find the little bits of positivity that are in there and pull them together and move on and learn from it. Don't repeat it. Don't just keep banging your head against a brick wall. Learn from it, move on, don't do it again. Okay? There's people that have been in my past that did terrible things to me, but at the same time, I learned little things from them and I experienced situations that I would not have experienced had I not been with those people. Okay. So positive can come out of negativity. Men and women in general Are you happy with yourself? Like in general, we're all works in progress. I mean, I'm losing weight, but I still got, maybe camera 2 would be a better, yeah. So I'm still working on the 6-pack. It's more like a 12-pack right now, but I'm working on it, right? But that's okay. That's fine. I mean, I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to move forward, trying to do things that are positive. But we're all a work in progress. Just do me a favor today. Try to do something nice for somebody today. Tell them they look nice, smile, buy somebody a coffee, help out a coworker that needs a hand, whatever. Just anything, if it can be big, little, whatever. All right. So I hope this helped some people. Please comment and let me know what you think. We're around 16 minutes right now, so we're going to keep it moving. Lyric challenge. So I tried to dig a little deeper today because, and I'm just going to say your name, Mr. Brian Keegan has been killing it on the lyric challenge. He, every one of them, he's like the first person to answer, and he's like, boom, boom, boom. So we've had 3, and he's gotten all 3 of them. So the last one from episode 3 was Subdivisions by Rush. So I dug a little deeper this time. Here's the lyric challenge. Everybody get ready. I never did believe in miracles, but I've a feeling it's time to try. I never did believe in the ways of magic, but I'm beginning to wonder why. All right, that's the lyric challenge for the day. Let's see who gets it. We'll be announcing it Tuesday morning. All right, guys, I'm up to 717 subscribers. Way to go, everybody. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's Rankin to the Rescue. Just click on over and subscribe, and there's a little bell. You can ding that sucker, and it'll let you know anytime a new show comes up. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. I would appreciate it. I'm going to try to get up to 1,000 subscribers so I can do more live streaming and stuff like that. So that would be awesome. All right, I love you guys, and I'm going to edit this and get it thrown up. It's 7:20 right now. It's 18 degrees outside, and it's still snowing a little bit. And as my pops always used to say, you can't soar with eagles if you hang out with turkeys. Y'all have a great day, and I love you.